All right. What's up, everybody? Just going to make a quick live video, quick tutorial on how to use TourneyX, the app, on your phone, TourneyX Pro, on how to turn in a picture and what you can do to practice turning in a fish picture. So you are familiar with the app this upcoming season. April will be here before we know it. And there is a way to practice this, so I suggest that all of you either follow this or start practicing on your own with however you want to do this. But um, there is a demo that you can register for to practice turning fish in and play around with the app and see how it works before it's an actual tournament. So I recommend doing that. I've used my personal account to log into the demo, and I'm going to show you the exact process that I would use after I have a picture taken of the fish on the board. Now, if we need a tutorial video of how I do that, that's fine. I can do that later. But this will at least get you started. Now, using TourneyX, I would recommend registering for tournaments on a computer. It is much easier to navigate on a Chrome browser or something along those lines to find the tournament that you are looking for. Northeast Ohio is all of the different chapters of Kayak English is going to be under the Kayak English tab. So once you find the Kayak English tab, then you will go down and click on the chapter that you want and then find the event that you want. If you're on the website and you search for demo, it'll come up and then you register it. So let me see here. Let me pull this up so it's ready so you guys don't have to deal with any of the crap I have on my phone. Okay. So let's see here. Is this gonna let me switch my camera around? Yeah, right there. All right. So when you load the TourneyX app and you are logged in, this is what it looks like. Okay. So I highly recommend taking the pictures of your fish beforehand and reviewing them and just having them on your phone. Don't edit them. It just has to be a straight picture with GPS turned on. But so what you'll do is, and I find it very hard to use the tourney registration on the app. Like I said, I recommend doing it on a computer, but either way. So to submit a catch, and this is just going to be a super basic, straightforward tutorial, is you want to click on submit a catch. So that's going to bring up the tournaments that you are entered in. And obviously I'm going to select the demo tournament because we are just practicing. So once you have, it'll highlight it in blue, and then you hit submit catch. Okay, so this brings up the screen of where this is like your preloading screen. So you can use this capture photo and take a photo straight from the app, but I don't recommend doing that. Like I said, that you don't have a good chance to review the picture. You can't make sure, it's just, I find it more difficult. So I take my pictures first. So what you'll want to do is you want to browse photos, and then usually your pictures that recently taken will be right here, but to use an actual fish picture, I'm going to jump somewhere else. So usually the most recent photos will pop up right away, but I kind of made this little, copied a bunch of pictures just so we didn't have to look at a bunch of crap. So I selected my photo. Now, you can't zoom in a ton, but you can zoom in a little bit. You can just, like, if you click on it twice, then you can zoom in, make sure it's the right one. So that's going to say 15.5. I got my identifier in there from that specific event. My mouth is touching. Everything's in view. It's a good picture to turn in. Probably the best one of that thing. So I bump back out, back up, and then you need to input the length. What's up, Dustin? So what did we say? That was 15.5. So in TourneyX, it automatically puts the decimal place on for you. So you need to put 1, 5, 5, 0. And that will automatically put that in as 15.5 inches. And then it automatically has inches selected, and bass type is just bass. So that's going to be fine. And then you just hit submit catch. And then you can, so there's an option to send it to the leaderboard, and that's going to send it to the judges right away, or you can send it to the live well, which is going to store your picture, but it's not going to be turned into the tournament. So some people like to store them up, wait, look at all of them, call themselves before they turn them all in. I personally send them in as I catch them. So I'm just going to send it straight to the leaderboard. So this is the loading. It says you submitted your catch. It gives you a notification. It says, okay, your catch has been submitted to the leaderboard. You hit OK. Now you're like, okay, so where does that leave me? If you want to check the standings, you hit standings. You select the tournament you want to look at, and then it will bring it up. You will be at the top with what you've turned in, and then it will show you who's leading this demo tournament, which people are probably just turning in their best pictures. But so then if you want to, you can, I think you can click on yourself. Nope, you can't. So you can scroll down, find yourself. What's it say? I'm in 30th. See everybody here. Oh, look, there's Bob. So then now you can click on yourself. You can see that you've turned in the one fish. So if you guys have any questions on that, you can type them in here. I'll answer them later. You can send me a message. You can send any of the tournament directors a message. I think most of them know what's going on with TourneyX. And if you have any other questions about it, signing up, logging in, that sort of stuff, obviously you can send us a message. I recommend doing that sort of stuff on the desktop, though. I only use the app for actual tournament day. All right, have a good day. And yeah, anglers will also get an email when their catch has been reviewed. If the photo is denied, an email will be sent, that sort of stuff. So thanks, Chad. So yeah, when the judges look at your pictures and they judge them, you'll get an email notification about that as well. So if you have service and you're able to see that, okay, my picture went through, okay, it didn't go through, do I need to replace it? Do I have a better one because I screwed up? Or, oops, I got a penalty because I screwed up. There's nothing I can do about it because I don't have any other pictures. Like, you know, all that's going to just be situational based on how well you took your pictures and submitted your fish. And don't forget, you know, with some of the rule changes, some of the tiebreakers are going to be by length, but if everything is tied, like everything is tied all the way down to the last thing, it will go by time submission, I think. So always turn in your best picture first. It's always going to save you. It's always going to save you to submit your best picture first. So, like I said, got any other questions, send somebody a message, and get practicing so you guys are ready to go when all these events start this year. Can't wait to get it started. Later, guys.